Hello, everybody. We are back. Um, uh, yeah. Yesterday we talked about several different stuff, and today we will maybe a little bit more focused. Okay. Today is Thursday, so I shouldn't forget to take the trash out. Okay. So just to remind myself about that. Or if I forget, remind me, please. Okay. Of course, talking to this empty space now. So, we talk about copium channel, okay? Copium channel and crime and punishment, okay? What else? Copium, interpersonal versus personal. Okay, we talk about several things, all right? So, um, which one should we do first? Maybe crime and punishment, okay? So, before we forget. So, like, about 2 nights ago, I think, there was this power outage, so we had this very special session episode where we have these two candlelights and all the darkness, and but you could still see the whiteboard because there were two candlelights here. So yeah, and we discovered something in the darkness. Okay, it was some very special moment in the history of humanology, even in the history of humanity. I dare to say that. Okay, so and if you remember, there's you. Let's say I. Okay, I. There's I, and then there's enemy, and then there's a friend. Okay, so you, are you my friend or enemy? So it's binary, right? That's the first binary division, and then second binary division is the directionality. Is it going to the right, or is it going to the left? Okay, so there's a second binary division, and third binary division we had, is it positive copium or is it negative copium? So we have three binary divisions. So 2 to the third equals 8. That's why we had 8 of this, okay? Now, there's something, so we're going to do something similar to those things, okay? You see, we do, oh, this is very basic basic mathematics, but if you haven't learned what the power operation is, then you will not know what I mean by 2 to the third equals 8, right? So yeah, do study mathematics, okay? So because you don't know in the future you're gonna need it or not. Who would have thought it would be necessary to understand humanology, right? And maybe later on you may change your career, so it's good to know the basics, okay? So yeah, learn wide, okay, while you're still young. Or if you're old like me, or older like me, yeah, still learn new things. That's what I do. Okay, so and we do something similar like this in the crime and punishment. Can you believe that? It's this. You may have worked. It may be confusing. This whether it's plus or minus. Okay, if you have, okay, let's step back. If you work some pain and labor, work effort, you, this is inside of you. Okay, you suffered. This is time, and y-axis is more like your feeling, your happiness level. Okay, and then you work very hard yesterday, then you enjoy today. Okay, Or it can be seen this way too. If you put a lot of effort and pain of like making a music or paint, drawing a picture or writing a book, making a movie, hard work, anything is. You sculpture, you're a sculptor and work, and then you make something of positive value, right? Your product, goods and services, right? It's a copium transfer, and it's both temporal and spatial too. Why? Because copium, your happiness inside of you now is outside with this product that you just manufactured yourself. You carved or you painted or you made a music, it's now out there. Okay, so from you to the world, from inside you or to the outside of you. Okay? The spatial transfer of copium. Now, it is temporal as well because you made a product in the past. Uh, sorry, you worked hard yesterday and now you have this product. Okay, so past and future. You work hard yesterday and now tomorrow there will be this beautiful product that you made. Okay, so yeah, it's both temporal and spatial. Okay, so time. Yeah, you can, I guess, draw some three-dimensional diagram. So this is inside and outside, okay. So it used to be here. The coordinate would be minus t. Yesterday you worked and you were very unhappy. Minus f. You're feeling negative feeling. And then it was inside. Okay. But tomorrow, so it's a positive time. You make other people good because of thanks to your product, and you feel good too. And now it's outside of you. Okay. So from there to here, from there to here. Okay, three-dimensional wise. Okay, so you see how important mathematics is. We are doing some Cartesian geometry, three dimension. Okay, so it is important that you learn mathematics. Okay, yeah, it's not useless. You never know when you're gonna need it, and it's a good discipline. You know, you're disciplining yourself, and also it's a good discipline to learn. You know, discipline as in like field of study. All right, so that's the basics. All right, so now, so work, labor, effort, it takes pain. It's not fun, not always fun, okay? It takes pain to work out, you know, lift weights, to learn something new like foreign language or learn martial arts. Those are not easy. It's painful, okay? To learn a musical instrument, to learn to draw, there are a lot of frustration, okay? So, let's say you were fighting for justice, whatnot, right? Doing the right thing. It all takes a lot of risk taking, you know. You have to overcome your fear, you know, to prove your worth, okay? Yeah, so it's actually one of those lines in the television show 24. By overcoming your fear, you prove your worth. Okay. Guess who said it in the TV show 24? I give you 5 seconds. So there is this guy, the terrorist leader, and he was arming his subordinate terrorist, suicide terrorist. He was arming this bomb on his body. Okay, so yeah, by overcoming your fear, you prove your worth. Okay, so yeah, it is said by spoken by a terrorist in this TV show 24. But it's a great line. Of course, a writer wrote it. Maybe he read that from somewhere else. I don't know. But it's a good saying, good maxim. Okay, I have no idea where that's from. Okay, maybe I can look it up. I don't know. Maybe I look it up. By overcoming fear, you prove your worth. I don't think anybody actually said that. Maybe it's just that writer of that TV show who who just wrote that. I don't know. Okay. No matter who said it first, it's a very good saying. And yeah, I like some screenwriters in Hollywood, or directors, actors. Many of them are good. Okay, so yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, people in Hollywood, some of them are very good. Okay, let me pour some more vodka here. Um, Give me just 1 second. Okay, so this crime and punishment. Okay, let's say you worked, so you suffered a lot. Okay, let's talk about Jesus. Okay, Jesus. I'm not sure if he ever suffered except on that day of crucifixion or 40 days of fasting. So one theory would be we talked about this before. Okay, for during entire 3 decades of his life, Jesus only suffered for 41 days. Okay, the day of crucifixion and the 40 days of fasting in the desert. The rest of the time, he was the Son of God, the Prince, Prince of Peace, Prince of God, and prophet, great prophet with miraculous power, with this rock star fame, money, power, everything. He didn't have to work, okay, because he could multiply one single piece of bread into thousands. Okay, he never had to work. He just what did he do? Preaching. Okay, anybody can preach. You you see all these top level leaders, so-called leaders like president of United States, governors, United States senators, congressmen, or some this top level people like CEOs or judges, justices, or directors, or some government agency. All these top or generals in the army, air force, admirals in navy. They are all like kind of like in a semi-retirement mode. Okay, they are typically very old people. And all they do is just say what they think. That's all they do. They don't produce. They direct, right? Tell other people what to do. That's easy. Anybody can do it, right? So it's kind of like a sinecure kind of job. Sinecure. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. Without care. Okay. It's kind of retirement kind of job. I mean, it's not necessarily something bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying maybe they deserve it. Maybe it's good that they take those positions because they have maybe wisdom, experience, knowledge, whatnot, right? Maybe they deserve it. Maybe it's not too bad. But mostly all they do is, hold a meeting, right? Look at what Donald J. Trump do. Okay, yeah, that it's not just him. It's like pastors, preachers, pope. They're all like the same. They don't work. They just sit there or stand there and give speeches and hold a meeting, pose for the pictures, interviews with some reporters, maybe write an article to a famous newspaper. Anybody can do that, right? It's just expressing their opinions. Anybody can do it. Anybody. Giving orders. Who would not like that job? Everybody would like that job. So, but they have some seniority or not, right? Maybe money, whatever. So they get that position, okay? And but anyone can do those things, okay? Anyone. Okay, so and it's an easy job too, and it has all the power, money, fame. So yeah, of course, everybody wants those jobs, okay? So they are like birds in the sky, the celebrity, like stars, right? Yeah, celebrity. Like stars, the celestial body, like angels, or some people even call them gods, right? They're like birds in the sky. They don't. So Jesus talked about this. Birds, they don't work, but God feed them. Those all those leaders, political leaders, industrial leaders like CEOs or governmental leaders or like judicial, executive, legislative branch, all those top leaders in the economy, in the private sector. Yeah, they're like birds. Okay, probably most of them are kind of bird brained, not very smart people. Bird brain. Maybe some of them are smart. Okay, but yeah, they fly and they don't work, but God feed them. Okay, and they are above us. They're like stars. Okay, and girls. Oh, every girl want, every single girl in the world want to be with somebody like that, like Donald J. Trump, Matt Lauer, Harvey Weinstein. It's all consensual sex. There's no rape. There's no sexual assault. No, it's all consensual because women love those kind of men, right? Because it's just biology. They get turned on. They get horny when they see powerful men. Okay, it doesn't matter how fat they are. Like Donald J. Trump, he's obese. Harvey Weinstein, very fat, right? And they are all married with young and beautiful women. I don't think our first lady is very beautiful. She has this, I think it's breast surgery, I think, and I don't think she's attractive at all. Okay, but at least Donald J. Trump's former wives, yeah, they're very attractive women. Okay, so and Harvey Weinstein, he married very young, beautiful girl, right? And then, but those wives of those famous people, they tolerate their husbands cheating on them. Why? Because they have security, money, power, and fame. Okay, so they accept their husband. They all, of course, they knew about those adultery stuff, cheating on them. Yeah, they knew about it. But they don't care because they got, as long as they have money, that's all women care. Women love money. Okay, men, they want sex, right? So I'm not saying women are worse than men. No, men, women, they are equally bad. Most men, most women. Again, I'm not saying everyone is like that, but most men, most women want money. Okay, most men want hot sex. Okay, sex with young girls, slender young girls. Probably mostly with white girls. Okay, so that's what men want. Okay, regardless of age or race. Yeah, that's what most men want. Okay, having sex with young, hot, beautiful white girls. Okay, that's why white race is on the verge of extinction right now. But we're getting way off the topic. Okay, so let's stop there. Yeah, so Jesus, yeah, but so this is not a good example, okay, because I don't believe Jesus suffered that much. Okay, so I am a Christian, but I'm also secular. I'm a skeptic as well. Half of me is Christian, and half the other half is secular, a skeptic. I don't subscribe to Christian doctrine 100%. I do not. Okay, I'm a humanologist. I'm not a common traditional sense of Christian. No, because I doubt Jesus. I doubt Bible. I doubt God. I talk shit about them all the time. Okay. I appreciate some of the things the Bible, God, Jesus has to say, but not all of them. Okay. There are some things that I like about Christianity, but not all of the things that they do or say. Right? So, I'm more like an ex-Christian. Okay. Um, so I already told you it's not a good example. I don't think Jesus suffered that much in life. I don't think Jesus deserved that much credit, other than the fact that he had superior knowledge in ethics. I'm a huge admirer of Jesusian ethics. To me, that's the single most perfect ethical system anywhere. Okay, so that's why humanology adopts Bible, both Old and New Testament. Okay, and personally, I do believe Jesus saved me many times. Personally, okay, so he is my personal savior. Okay, because the moral lessons, ethical lessons that he taught in the Bible, it give me guidance like nothing else, no one else. Okay, so I love Jesus. I'm a huge fan, but I do think that I do believe that he did not suffered that much in life, and for that I don't think he deserved that much credit. Okay, uh, we are the one who suffers, not, and we live like what 80 years, 90 years, probably half of that we suffer like for 4 decades, 3 decades we suffer, right? Or maybe 1/3 of that, because 1/3 of 24 hours we sleep. One, so it's kind of neutral. 1/3 of the time we feel good, and the other third we feel bad. So assuming we live 90 years, 1/3 of that is 30 years. So yeah, we suffer for 30 years. Of course, then we have some fun for another 30 years. So that kind of evens out. So I guess in total, yeah, I guess it can be equal to zero. Okay. But still, okay, we are not son of God, so we don't have any miraculous powers. We have to work. And Jesus did not have to work. And we are not famous, you and me. Only like 1% of American population are either famous or rich or powerful. This top elites on top of this triangle food pyramid on top, this like 1%, right? They have all the money, power, and fame, and then but that's just only 1% of any country, not just America. Even in communist countries, socialist countries, the same thing. Okay, so if you are a huge fan of Bernie Sanders, I think you're a very stupid person. Okay, because socialism is just, if you still love socialism, huge fan of socialism, then you haven't learned. You are very ignorant. Okay, you don't know the human history. Socialism failed. Communism failed. If you try again, communism or socialism, you will fail again. If you don't learn a lesson from history, you will repeat it. Okay, so that's how stupid Bernie Sanders is. He's just a populist. He's just so he's trying to appeal to stupid people out there, and he's another stupid man. Okay, so socialism is something very. If you advocate for socialism, like today, like 2018, you are really ignorant and you are really stupid. Okay? I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but that's what human knowledge is about. We don't care whether we offend you or not. Okay? We just say as it is, like it is. Okay? Well, but I'm stupid too, so you're not the only one who's stupid. We are all stupid, okay? So don't feel bad, okay? We are all stupid. It's just that we are stupid in different ways. Okay, I'm very stupid person. Okay, so I'm not smarter than you are, even if you are a socialist, even if you are a gayist, gayist, tattoo piercist, sugar fetist, or what are those stupid things that people do nowadays? Marijuanaist. I am not saying I'm smarter than you because I'm not. I'm stupid in some different ways, other department. Okay, you may say my drinking alcohol and my smoking cigarette, maybe. Okay, or maybe some other things. Okay, I don't know. Me being single, me recording this, who knows? Okay, but yeah, we're all stupid. Okay, so don't feel bad. Don't get offended. Okay, you can call me stupid. You can call me stupid, and I wouldn't be offended. Why? Because it is true. I am stupid. All right. So 4 minutes toward our first break. Okay. So yeah, Jesus. Okay, but just let's just simplify. Okay, let's just I already told you it's a bad example. Okay, let's say Jesus suffered during his lifetime, not during the 40 day fasting, or not that crucifixion. That's just one day. Okay, so I think he's overrated for the 41 days of pain and suffering. Come on, man. We go through pain and suffering every single fucking day for our 80 years of life. And Jesus suffered for 41 days and he gets all the credit. Oh, Jesus, you are the Son of God and you suffered for us. Fuck them. Okay? He suffered only for one day in crucifixion, okay? We suffer every single day for 90 years. So why should Jesus get more credit than us? Us. 99% of the world. We don't have any money, we don't have any miraculous power, we have no fame, we have no power, we have no nothing, we have no money. So yeah, I don't worship Jesus. I refuse. I appreciate his ethical system. Yeah, that's I do believe Jesus is prophet of God at least. Maybe he is son of God. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, I do believe God, Jesus is God sent. But I don't worship Jesus because I don't think he deserved worshiping from us because he didn't suffer that much. Okay, he just suffered one day. Come on, we nameless people like commoners, we in the whole lifespan we suffered a lot more than Jesus. Okay, and we didn't get any rock star fame status like Jesus enjoyed during his life. Jesus was a rock star. Okay, he was just like Hollywood celebrities or Donald J. Trump, all these star politicians or star judges or star governors and presidents and Pope Francis, like Lady Gaga. That's how Jesus was back in his days. He was a celebrity. He was hugely popular. He had followers, huge crowd coming to his speech, just like Donald J. Trump, or Barack Obama, or George W. Bush, or Bill Clinton. That's how Jesus was back in the days. Like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, all those, like Ellen DeGeneres, or those Anderson Cooper, Cooper, that's my nickname for him, and or Rachel Maddow or something. All these lesbians, gays, or all these tattoo piercing the basketball star, whatever, football star. That's how Jesus was. He was famous. We are not. Okay, so Jesus enjoyed that fame. Okay, he had a lot of female followers too. Jesus was a man. All the biblical heroes like Abraham, Isaac, Jesus, David, Solomon, Abraham, Adam, Job, Peter, John, they're all males. Okay, so Jesus, Bible is, you can say Bible is very sexist. Okay, so that's just how it is. So yeah, you cannot reinterpret. You cannot have this feminist reinterpretation of Bible. Okay, they are all men mostly. There are some female prophetess and whatnot, Ruth or Eve or whatever. Yeah, but they are minority. Okay, Bible has nothing to do with gender equality. It's not about gender equality. Okay, um, it's about gender inequality. That's what Bible is. Okay, but I am not a feminist. Okay, I am not a feminist. Okay, but I do appreciate good feminism. There are some good feminism out there. Okay, empowering women, I think that's a good thing. Okay, as long as they have long hair and high heels and mini skirts and or some skirts, some feminineness, then yeah, I am all for. I support good feminism. Okay, yeah, women getting educated, getting a good job. Yeah, I'm all about that. Okay, I support that. So maybe I'm a good feminist. Okay, but men and women are different, and they should be different. That's a diversity, gender diversity. Okay, men should be manly, women should be womanly, and yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so anyway, let's take a break. Okay, it's been more than 30 minutes. So we haven't even started the first agenda item yet. Okay, what the hell am I doing? You see how stupid I am? Okay, we'll take a break. Okay, we are back. Let's just jump into this. Let's just simplify, okay? Let's just buy that stupid argument that Christians make, okay? Okay, Jesus, yeah, he worked hard for us. He healed all these patients and played its doctor's role, okay, for free. And actually, that's not true. He got offerings. Didn't he get donation from that widow? And he complimented this widow. Yeah, he has only 1 penny, but she gave me all she got, so she deserved more credit than a rich man who gave me $1 out of his million. Okay, so yeah, he accepted money. Okay, so he was rich. Jesus was rich. How many followers did he have? He had many, many followers, and they all gave him offerings. So Jesus was rich. Was a rich man. He's not a poor man. Okay, so and he had many attractive women following him. Don't you remember that Jesus? So I feel sorry that all these Christianity pastors, preachers, popes, priests, bishops, they don't teach you well. They don't teach Bible as it is. No, they cherry pick the Bible. That's why I recommend you to read the Bible yourself and come up with your own interpretation and meet God yourself. Okay? You should have your own religion, not my version, not Christian churches or Roman Catholic churches re- version of it. I want you to have your own version of Christianity or religion. That's what I do. Okay, so have your own religion. Okay, your own version of Christianity. Okay, meet God yourself rather than just listening to other people's interpretation. Okay, because they don't tell you the whole about Bible. They teach you wrong. Okay, so that's why I left church because to me, I am in the position to teach them, the pastors, preachers, popes, and bishops, whatnot. Because I know more about life and Bible than they do. I know more about God. I know more about Jesus. Okay, I'm just smarter than they are. All of them combined, I'm smarter. Okay, so you may think I'm arrogant and stupid. Maybe I am. Okay, but that's my opinion, and also that's your opinion too. Okay, so but let's just for 1 minute, okay, let's buy this argument that Jesus suffered for us. Okay, which is I think bullshit argument. So he labored, okay, for us, and then he didn't get rewarded, but he got punished. Okay, typically what we get is this, including Jesus. You work, you suffer your pain, effort, labor, and then you get rewarded. Okay, that's what Jesus did. He worked. He it's just an easy job. You just put up your hand on sick person and voila, he's son of God, miraculous power. So this person is suddenly healed. Do I believe in Jesus' miracles? Actually, I do. Okay. So you may think I'm self-contradictory, but at least I want to believe. So I love X Files. X Files. I have all the episodes of X Files and Mulder, Agent Mulder, Fox Mulder. He has this poster with the UFO. I want to believe. That's fucking stupid. Okay, you want to believe in UFO? I guess it depends on your point of view. You may think I am stupid to believe in Jesus' miracles, but how stupid are you to believe in the existence of UFO? Okay, again, we are all stupid. Okay, but if you're gonna be stupid, at least be stupid in the right way. Okay, be a better stupid person. Have better stupidity. Okay, so yeah, I happen to believe in Jesus' miracle. At least I want to believe. Okay, because it does give me hopes. Okay, so humanology is half science, half religion. Okay, so because you have to believe in something. You have to have faith that if you work very hard, it will pay off. You get paid. Okay, you get some reward in the end. Okay, yeah, that's a faith. It's not science. It's not logic. It's not rationality. You just believe that if I work hard on this invention and eventually it will work, you need faith, this motivation, this faith, belief. There's something very religious. It's nothing scientific about that kind of belief. No, it's very highly irrational thing. When uh, Albert Einstein he was not a college professor after his PhD degree in Switzerland because his grade was very low. Okay, so I think he did try to get a professor job in some universities, but he couldn't. They wouldn't hire him, Albert Einstein. So he got a job as a humble, lowly patent clerk. Okay, in some governmental agency. So that's what Einstein got a job at. He was overqualified, overeducated for that job, but it gave him probably a lot of free time, and he was able to pay the bills. So he got free time. So yeah, he started writing or thinking about this special theory of relativity. Okay, so did he expect it to be published, or he get fame and power and money? He just believed in it. Okay, so he was not some Harvard, MIT professor when he was writing this special theory of relativity. Actually, if he had gotten a job in a prestigious school like Heidelberg in Germany or Cambridge, Oxford in England, or the École Polytechnique, École Normale in France, I don't think he would have came up with this theory of special theory of relativity because he would not have had free time. He would just have been had been so busy grading other students' papers and exams and writing all these filler kind of low quality academic journals like quantitative rather than qualitative. Just many low quality articles rather than one good quality article. Okay, so yeah, it was he was lucky that he didn't get a job as a professor in a prestigious schools. Okay, it's lucky for us that he got a job as a lowly, humble patent clerk because that allowed him a lot of free time, leisure to work on his own thing independently. Okay, so yeah, he had this faith, this belief that it's gonna work. So he just did it. Okay, the chance probability was very low because he was nobody. He was not a top school professor, so it was not. His life back then was not promising at all. He was a failure, loser. Okay, so he got PhD and he got a job as a patent clerk. Okay, he was a loser. So, but he had faith. Same thing with like Wright brothers. The Wright brothers who they were just bicycle repairmen. Okay, but they had this crazy idea where they can fly. Okay, or Benjamin Franklin or Thomas Edison. All these inventors. Okay, they are all visionaries. They believed in something. They pushed their belief, faith. Other people they call them crazy and stupid. They did it anyway because they believed in something. It's more like religious concept than science or logical concept. Because they refused to walk down this well-beaten road, just like Robert Frost said. You know, I went off the trail and walked down the bushy, weedy this path, and it made all the difference. Okay, So yeah, there's the spirit of pioneership, like frontier, kind of like adventurer. Okay, that used to be the spirit of America. Okay, we used to try things that has never been tried before. Okay, so you may say, oh, tattoo piercing, gay marriage, marijuana. There's all groundbreaking things, something new. But you have to know, not everything new is a good new. There's some bad new. Okay, not everything new is a good thing. And not everything old is a bad thing either. Okay, so they say, oh, California does something, the rest of the country follows. Well, too bad. Okay, that may be true. Okay, but California, yeah, they do some good things, but they do bad things too. Okay, so I hope the rest of the country do not follow the all this marijuana, gay, tattoo piercing things that California is now leading. I hope that's not the case. Okay. So hope, faith, belief that is religious concept because it's about the future. Okay. So Einstein, yeah, he could have just studied hard and just do the homework because was notorious for not doing his homeworks. Okay, he was more interested in developing his own theory rather than learning other people's theories. Okay, so that's Einstein. Okay, so it's kind of like prototypical. So yeah, prototype or archetype. Okay, that was the word I was looking for. Previous episode. Yeah, rebel. Okay, he refused to go down that elitist track of life where everybody just do the homework and you excel and you get a prestigious job and you get busy, you may get married and you have kids, you have a big house and dogs and cats and you have boats and airplanes and whatever. Okay, so Einstein decided to go on like off the track. Okay, so he discovered something new. Okay, so yeah, that's Einstein. Okay, and Jesus kind of like symbolizes. I told you I kind of disagree with this. Yeah, he kind of symbolizes. Yeah, you work and rather than you get rewarded, you get punished. So he healed many people, he saved many people, and then does he get in return? Death sentence, crucifixion. Okay, so that's what at least Jesus symbolizes in a traditional Christianity. I don't believe it. Okay, um, but I told you it's a bad example. Okay, and but typically, yeah, even Jesus or us, we work and we get rewarded. That's what Jesus got too. He worked hard. Well, okay, it's not hard work because he's Son of God. His miraculous power. I do believe he did. He had okay. If you're a doctor, how hard is it to become a doctor? You have to go to medical school. Before that, you have to take MCAT because I know this because I thought about going to medical school. Okay, believe it or not. You have to take MCAT to do that. Before that, you have to go to college and take biochemistry and chemistry, physics, mathematics, like calculus. And before that, you should go to high school and graduate with a high grade, and then you go to medical school. Okay, now you're on a student debt. Okay, and then you do medical schools for how many years? Like 4 years? I don't know. I didn't go to medical school. And then you do internship, residency, whatever. And you get a job as a doctor, and then you start paying off your student debt, both in undergrad and as a medical school debt. It's not easy, right? Jesus, he was just born as a son of God. So he didn't have to study anything about human anatomy or physiology, pharmacology, or calculus, mathematics, physics, chemistry, biochemistry. He didn't have to memorize these 20 some amino acids, or he didn't have to do any of that shit, okay? He's just Son of God, he's gifted. And he has miraculous power, so he can heal somebody, he can raise a dead person into life by just these mere words. Rise, resurrect. Voila, this guy just came from dead person to a live person in a fraction of a second. Okay, I do believe he did it. Okay, and that's the source of my discreditation of Jesus. Okay, because that was like 2,000 years ago. Even after 2,000 years, today, no Harvard, MD, PhD doctor or Stanford doctor can raise a dead person or even raise a dead ant, dead rat, dead snake back into life. Nobody can do it. After all those decades of education, they still cannot do it. Jesus, he did not have to learn, didn't educate himself, didn't study, just because he's special Son of God. He was able to raise a dead person or lay his hand on somebody and suddenly his leprosy is gone. No surgery, no studying. It's just so easy for him. So did Jesus suffer in his life? No, I don't think so. Everything was just too easy. He got free handouts. He got everything. He didn't have to earn or learn anything. Everything was handed down to him. Okay, that's Jesus. He's a spoiled son of a bitch. Jesus. Okay? And do you expect me to worship Jesus? No, I refuse. Okay? I have worked harder than Jesus did. I have suffered more than Jesus did. I'm 40 years old. Jesus was like, he died when he was like 32 or 33. I lived longer than Jesus did. And I suffered more. I studied harder than Jesus did. What do I get? I don't get any fame. I don't get any money. I don't get any power that Jesus enjoyed during his 3 decades of his life. Okay? I just get to survive, pay my bills. I'm nameless. I don't have any fame, power, money like Jesus did. No, I don't even have a girlfriend. Jesus had a lot of female followers. The groupies. Women, they despise me. They don't follow me. No. I follow women, but they don't want me to follow them. So I get nothing. No, I don't even get a date. Okay? Even if I offer them to pay for their meal, they don't want me. Okay? But they want Jesus. Why? Because Jesus has money, power, and fame. That's why women follow Jesus. It's not about his ethical teaching or his superior knowledge. No, no. Women are not interested in that. They want money, power, fame, and Jesus had it all. Just like Donald J. Trump, just like Barack Obama, just like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. Yeah, Jesus was that celebrity. Just like Hollywood celebrity we talk shit about. Just like US senators, US congressmen, or President Trump, President Obama that we talk negatively about, that was Jesus. Okay, he was the king. He was popular. Okay, so don't tell me Jesus suffered a lot. No, I don't think he did. He suffered 40 days and nights during his fasting, and he suffered one day during his crucifixion. That's all the suffering of Jesus. Okay, we are suffering more than Jesus did. Okay, just look at doctors. Okay, they have to study for decades and then go to this operation and all this. They have to put on gloves and mask, and to just fix our bone or to suture up the skin or in a car accident. Okay, they work a lot. They work very hard. Jesus, so lay hand. Now this person is healed or saved. Do you know how hard it is to save a one person's soul for us? To make this evil man to repent and then become a good person? It's not just 1 second like Jesus was able to, right? It's like a psychology session or yeah, they're not capable of doing it. Psychologists or psychiatrists, they're not even interested in doing that. Or pastors, preachers, okay? It takes long time to make one person to repent on this one single issue, one single bad habit. Okay? So I have a friend, he has this one bad habit. To persuade him and to fix him, to repair him in that one aspect of life, it takes long time. It's not 1 second thing. Okay? Why? Because we are not son of God. We are not daughters of God, like Jesus was, son of God. Okay? So if I save one person's soul, if I make one person repent, I deserve more credit than Jesus. Why? Because it was a lot harder. It was more painful. It took more effort, more time for me to save that one person. Jesus was able to save that one person in 1 second. It was so easy for him. That's why he does not deserve as much credit than me. Okay? Okay, it's been almost 1 hour. We didn't even begin. Yeah, we kind of began talking about this first topic, okay? And I'm not just talking about me, it's you too, or some other people who made one person a better person. Okay, yeah, you do deserve more credit than Jesus because you worked 10,000 times harder than Jesus did. Because I believe Jesus is Son of God, okay? He had this miraculous power or not, but I don't praise him. Okay, I kind of despise him for having all that power, miraculous power to heal people, and he didn't have to earn it, okay, like we'd have. He didn't work hard, was lazy, was sleeping during the storm. Come on. This spoiled son of a bitch, okay? Spoiled brat. That's what Jesus was, alright? Oh, after 30 years, 3 decades, oh, I'm sick and tired of this stupid planet Earth, so I'm gonna go back to heaven. It's better there. Okay. Fuck him, alright? So, okay, let's take a break, okay? We're gonna take a break. Yeah, maybe Jesus and God, they got pissed and maybe they kill me tonight, okay? Whatever. Fuck them. Okay? Okay, we'll take a break, okay? Okay, we are back, and today I'm talking a lot of shit about Christianity, but I'm I apologize. I'm sorry if I offended you, but hey, I offend a lot of people. Okay, I talk shit about everybody pretty much, including myself. All right, so don't feel bad about that. Okay, it's not just you. Okay, so to me it's like a party time. All right, after work, long and hard work. Yeah, yeah, I need some fun, so I make fun of people. Okay, so that's all it is. Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay, so you labor, you suffer, but sometimes you get punished for it. You fight for the justice, you don't get reward for it. You get punished for it. Jesus talked about. I do believe Jesus is Son of God. Okay, so all I'm saying is I want you to approach Bible in a rational, logical way, logically consistent way. Not don't just believe, doubt. Okay, be a critical reader, be a critical believer. All right, don't be like a machine. Don't be brainwashed by Christian doctrines. Okay, question it. Okay, so one of my professors, my favorite professors in my law school, alma mater law school, alma mater schola lex, whatever. I don't know Latin. I don't know what the Latin word for school. Okay, so yeah, one of my favorite professors, he said, yeah, Supreme Court decision, yeah, I want you to question them. Okay, don't just accept it. Okay, so yeah, um, um, yeah, same way, yeah, Bible, yeah, I want you to question it. Okay, I don't want you to just blindly follow it. Yeah, just think rationally, logically, approach Bible with rational mind rather than blind eyes. Okay, let me put some coat on. Okay, it's very cold. Ah, it's getting cold in Alaska. Okay. Yeah, so that's the whole point of this. All right. Be rational, be reasonable, be logical, be scientific when you think about Bible. Maybe not too much science because if God created the law of gravitation, He can overcome it. He can um, transcend transcend it. So there's no logical error in there. Jesus walking on the water, yeah, He's Son of God. So if God created gravity, His servant or his son can defy it if God gives them such power. So there's no logical error there. All right? It's science. It's a logic. It's more than science. Logic is more than science. Okay, so let's get back to this. Yeah, but most of the time, yeah, you get you work and you get rewarded like Jesus did. Yeah, he worked somewhat, laying hands to people or talking to people like rise, then dead person come to resurrection and put his hand on people. This person suddenly healed, and he got some reward. He got fame, power, and money, popularity, become a rock star. Okay, so he enjoyed that. Okay, but overall, you can also say Jesus worked, but he got punished for it. He did a lot of teaching, preaches. Yeah, that's labor, kinda. It's easy labor, just like what I'm doing right now. It's easy. Preaching is easy. Speaking, yeah, just you just speak your opinion. You just tell people what you already know. It's easy. It's a downhill kind of thing. It's not uphill battle of learning something new. No, you teaching is easy. That's why teachers don't get paid very much. Okay, because it's not such a difficult job. Yeah, of course, teaching kids is not always easy. Okay, but in general, teachers get paid less because their job is perhaps not as difficult as other jobs. Okay, so of course, it depends on how you do it though. But, uh, but uh, yeah, so, 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 but Anyway, okay, so yeah, Jesus, yeah, he did some labor, but he got punished for it, the crucifixion, death penalty, okay. And then there are two more, right? Two times two, four, right? It's a combinatorics, okay. So preliminary for probability theory, okay. But if you enjoy, you get punished for it. You idle, yeah, you just stay at home, whatever. Tomorrow you go bankrupt, okay? Or worse yet, you enjoy today, you do something wrong, you get awarded for it, okay? Now, all these things are like uh, intrapersonal course in time, dualistic course in time. Like you work, you get rewarded. It's all in you. We are not talking about interpersonal thing. It's a personal. We are only talking about personal morality here. Okay, personal course of this. We didn't quite name this, did we? Temporal dualism. Okay, personal temporal dualism. All right. It's a time dualism in time. Okay, and also it's strictly personal. It's within you. You work, you get rewarded. You work, you get punished for it. You do something wrong, you commit sin, then you get punished, and you do something wrong and you get rewarded. So you're happy, happy again, happy, now unhappy, 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 happy. Okay? So within you. And but that's not all though. There's one more element. What is it? There's plus, there's minus, and what's the third element? It took humanity a long time to figure it out. What is it? I give you 5 seconds. We talked about this before. If you watch this episode, okay, it's invented by Indians. Later, Arabs, Middle Eastern didn't know about this. It took it took like yogis, philosophers in India, South Asia, India, to invent this concept. What is it? Zero, right? There's zero. Okay, so now we have nine, right? Because we have three times three is equals nine. Okay, so let's just spell it out. Okay, you have zero, you have minus, and you have plus, and you have plus, zero, minus. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? It's combinatorics, okay? Plus, plus, we will cover this, okay? Now, four of them. There are five more. You didn't do anything, but you get punished. This happens. Innocent person going to jail, falsely accused of something that they never did. So this person, innocent person, just happened to be at the wrong time and at the wrong place. Okay, wrong place, wrong time, and he didn't do anything good or bad. He was just there, and he got punished for it. That happens. Now, innocent person gets some kind of windfall, like lottery, whatnot. Okay, that happens. Now, innocent person, he gets nothing. That happens too. Okay? Two more. If you do something wrong, sometimes you get away with it. You don't get punished, or you don't get rewarded. You just get away with it. If you do something, okay, I'm sorry. Let's step back. If you work very hard, sometimes you don't get rewarded, you don't get punished. You just get unrecognized. That's me. I work very hard to make a movie, to write like 3 dozen books. I what else did I do? Maybe it's this recording, but it's not much of a labor. To me, it's more like a leisure, pleasure. It doesn't take much pain. Actually, it takes pleasure. I get a lot of pleasure doing making all this. Okay, so it's more like this. Okay, 0 minus 0 plus 0 0 minus plus minus 0 plus 0. It's more like this. Yeah, I get to enjoy a lot of take a lot of pleasure making this recording, but after that I don't get punished or I don't get rewarded because nobody's watching this. Okay, now back in the days, a couple of decades ago, I made a lot of not a lot, one movie. It took huge pain making that movie. I got nothing, no money, no fame, no power, nothing. Okay, so that these are the things that happen in life. Okay, nine variation. Okay, it all happens. Why? Because 0 plus minus 3 times 3 equals 9. Okay, so it all happens in life. Okay, so yeah, so that was that. So we can get this off of our agenda today. And CC copium channel, IP interpersonal and personal. Okay, what was here before? The thing that I just erased doesn't matter. Crime and punishment. Okay, okay. We need to talk more about this. So these two are kind of related. IP and CPU. Okay. Crime, punishment, and interpersonal and personal related. Okay, so we are not quite done with here yet. Okay, so after we talk about this, we take a break. Okay. So all this nine variation of temporal dualism. Okay, we talked about only about personal level. Intrapersonal is within you. Now let's talk about interpersonal, like two people. Okay, you have A and B. Okay, B give you some kindness, so you benefit, and B suffers. B gave you something. Later on, what you do is you steal something from it, like Jean Barjac or something. Jean Balzac, I think it's French classic novel. Yeah, there was this priest, Catholic priest, who helped out a poor man, or a thief, I think, a homeless man. Then he robbed him in return. So he returned evil for good. He stole from somebody who gave him, who donated money to him. So first, yeah, be the priest, nice person, good Samaritan. He gave him money, so he lose $10, and you, a thief, you got $10. You're happy. He's suffering from your, so you are happy at the expense of his happiness. He gave some of his happiness, donated his happiness to you, and later on, you steal from him $100. Okay, so you're a very bad person. How dare you? Because Old Testament talk about this. Okay, returning evil for good. Okay, or for all the good things that this person did to you, you repay him by doing something evil to him, by stealing from him. Okay, bad, bad, bad. All right. Now, that's one possibility. Another possibility is this. Again, there's nine variation. Okay, well, you got the idea. It's like plus plus. Okay, now B gives something to you, and you don't thank him. You don't punish him. You don't do anything good to him back. You don't return anything back, and but at the same time, you don't steal from him either. You don't thank him. You don't curse him. You don't bless him. Nothing. Unappreciative. Have you ever had this experience? I have. I sent some gift to somebody, okay, but what does that person do to me? Doesn't say anything. Doesn't say thank you, doesn't say fuck you, just silent. He just takes it for granted. He or she just take it for granted. I did something very kind to this person. This person doesn't slap me, doesn't curse me, but doesn't thank me, doesn't bless me, just silence. I know that person received my gift, okay, but my kindness, but unappreciated. He or she just takes it for granted. Yeah, I have many experiences with that, both from male and female, okay? Just take some arrogant people, I guess. Arrogant assholes. Fuck them. Yeah, or I did something wrong. I stole from him, or I punched him. It's all the same. It's a copium channel, okay? So it's a absorptive. We'll talk about copium channel next time. I mean today, but after break, okay? It's a absorptive copium channel where you're sucking somebody else's happiness to you. Okay, you're stealing somebody's happiness. Okay, that's why we have double line. It's a more forceful way. Okay, it's not voluntary like single line. It's an involuntary copium transfer. Okay, so inward copium channel, absorptive or negative pressure, negative um, resistance. Okay, that kind of copium channel. Okay, so yeah, you punch somebody, you feel good, but that person suffers. Okay, so B suffers. Okay, this is you and this is I. Okay. Yeah, I punch somebody, so I take great pleasure. I bully somebody. I make fun of somebody. Okay. What happened next? Nothing. Why? Because this person happened to be a Christian or somebody nice, secular person, somebody who's nice, who is nice. So just forgive you. Forgive and forget. Okay. Even though you never apologized. I had that experience too. In either side. I've been living in this planet Earth for 4 decades. I have experienced it all. Okay, maybe you are too young to have experienced all different variation of copium transfer. Okay, but yeah, I have experienced. I've been on either side. Okay. Yeah, so that happens. We cover 6 of them. Okay, so there are 3 more because there are 9 of them. Okay. Let's go over that and let's take a break. Okay, so okay, minus plus. Is it 9 or more than 9? Okay, so plus 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 0. You should have minus 0. Maybe more than 9, huh? Let's just spell it out. Plus 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 0. My goodness, there are a lot of this, huh? Oh my goodness. Because now we have this single line arrow and double line arrow. But we only have one direction, okay? Because opposite direction, oh, is just trivial, right? We just spell it out and then maybe we'll take a break after that, okay? So plus 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 0. My goodness. We gotta figure out how many variations, how many possibilities there is. So Well, I think there could be like 18 of them, okay? Because um, maybe even more. Oh my goodness. What did we get ourselves into? How many variations of this? So, okay, this one end, we have 3 times 3 equals 9. Just thinking about this column, okay? Plus, plus, plus 0, plus, minus, right? All that stuff. And then we have the second column. And there are two things. So 9 times 2 is either a single line arrow or double line arrow. And once first column and second columns are fixed, then we know what this third column is. Okay, because it's 0, then but minus plus is reverse, so we don't quite need minus sign here. So I guess it's not as bad, okay? Because reverse direction, well, you just swap A and B column, so it's trivial, okay? So we just multiply by 2 or not at the end. Are you following me? If you're good at mathematics, then probably you are following me, okay? So we don't need all 9 here, because if there is plus, then the opposite side is minus. If there is 0, then the opposite side is 0. Okay? So, we only have 2 possibilities in this column. 2. Is it 0? Actually, more than 2. Plus plus, 2 times 2 equals 4. So we have 4 possibilities here. Plus plus, plus 0, plus 0. Okay. We have 4 possibilities. Okay. Plus plus, plus 0, 0 plus, 0, 0. Okay. And then times, we have 2 possibilities. Is it single line arrow or double line arrow? Okay. 4 times 2 equals 8. Alright, so there are 8 possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do we really have only 2 more? I think we do have more than 2. Okay, because for example, we have plus plus, and then somebody, no, you, I and you, we kind of do it interchangeably. Let's say you slap my face, okay, and then I now turn the other cheek. You slap my face against my will. I don't want to be slapped, but you slap my face. You're taking happiness away from me. Copium transfer, involuntary. But then I voluntarily turn on the other cheek. Turn the other cheek so that you can slap me again. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the famous things that Jesus said. Again, humanology is based on Bible and also Jesus. Okay, we love Jesus, we love Bible. It's just that we are being critical about them. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, but yeah, we acknowledge this fantastic Jesus and teaching. Okay, like it or not, because we are about science and religion. Okay, so if it's something true, no matter how objectionable Jesus maybe, we take it, okay? So, all right. So this is like you give something to me and I'm stealing from you, and this is like I steal from you and but you give me money afterwards after I stole from you, okay? So because you are a saint, all right? Now, oh, this is one, two, three, four. Yeah, there are only eight, okay? And we're gonna. It's been like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So one, two, three, four. There are four more. Okay, we'll do that after the break. Okay, because it's been 1 hour and 30 minutes. We take. If you haven't noticed, we take break every 30 minutes. Okay. All right. We finish this up after the break. We are not back yet, because I just went to restroom. I haven't smoked cigarette yet. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we are back. Um, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not rebelling against Jesus' authority. What I'm saying is his suffering is overrated and exaggerated, and because people in Christianity, it's a religion, so it's not rational. So they're being irrational about it. You know, they just blindly praise Jesus, and I think it's wrong. Okay, so we have to approach Bible in a rational, logical way. Okay, so that's what humanology is about. It's a science plus religion. Okay, I do believe Jesus is the Lord, my master. I do what He tells me to do. He doesn't speak to me. I don't hear voices. Okay, just reading the Bible, I actually practice what Jesus told us in the Bible. I read it, I remember what his teachings, and I actually do it. Okay, I live Bible. Okay, I actually live those all those moral lessons, ethical lessons. Okay, so yeah, he's still my Lord, my master. Although I talk shit about him, but we all do. Okay, don't you talk shit about your boss, your employer? your superiors. Yeah, we all do. Okay, it's same. Okay. The only difference is that Jesus is listening to all this. I think God, yeah, He's omniscient, omnipresent, all-knowing, all-powerful God, Almighty. He probably know what every single thing I say. Like talk shit about Him, because Jesus said, yeah, God listens every thought of you, every thought that you have. You don't even speak of. You just think in your mind silently. I think it's Old Testament too. Yeah, God listens to all those things. Okay, so yeah, that's God, and I don't care. Whatever. You're gonna talk shit about them anyway, every now and then. Whatever, man. Let them send me to hell. Whatever. I'm already in hell. Okay, just being single for this long, not having sex, not getting a date. How long has it been since I had sex or had a date? I can't even remember how long it has been. I'm happy, okay? I got this new job that I like. I mean, I'm making average salary, but I'm doing what I wanted, what I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but yeah, I'm happy, okay? I thank God for giving me what I prayed for a very long time, and I'm very grateful. I thank Jesus for saving me, giving me lessons and whatnot. But yeah, whatever. Let's just move on, okay? We have four more to go, and it's only two of the items. We didn't even talk about Copium channel yet. My goodness, busy, busy day, man. I just turned on two heaters, okay? One in the living room and one in the this entertainment room. Okay, just a small university, college going on here. University of Humanology, College of Humanology, whatever. College of Humanity, Human Knowledge. We gotta talk. I gotta talk fast because we got a lot to cover. Okay. All right. So we're not gonna erase the central dogma. Okay, the seven hierarchy of universe. Okay. I just move over a little bit. Okay. So we have 0, 0. We do opposite of that. Okay. Plus plus. We have now we have 0, 0, and then we have 0 plus, and then we have. Does the ordering matter? I think it does. Oh man. There may be more than 8 then. Okay. This is so difficult. So we have plus plus. We have two plus pluses. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 0. Whatever. 0 plus. Such a challenge. Such a challenge. The opposite side of 0, we have 0, 0. There is only one of this. Okay, and I think there should be one more. Um, There are only seven of this? Maybe there are only seven of this, huh? Very interesting, huh? Maybe there are only seven of this, okay? Well, seven is a lucky number, so no objection to that. Well, I guess we just got a break. Okay, 0000. Okay, there's no human interaction first, and later on there's no human interaction either. Okay, so now what is this? It's this. Okay, there's no human interaction, but this person gave something to you. All right, and then the other thing, there's no human interaction, and but you steal from this person. Okay, but you see, this is unnecessary. It's kind of like a unnecessary thing. Why? Because we already covered this. Okay, so you steal from somebody, right? It's either nothing happens afterward because this person just forgave you, or um, you stole from somebody and this person give to you. Oh yeah, now I can't see what we are missing. Okay, so well, there's all this mathematical, scientific, computer science, physics, language that I used to know. I forgot. Okay, so maybe I should go back to school and as a professor. I'm not going back to school as a student anymore. Okay, if I go back to school, it'll be as a professor. Otherwise, I'm not going back to school. Okay, so if you want me to learn more, like refine human knowledge more, you better make me a professor. Okay, so it's up to you. You wanna contribute to humanity by helping me developing humanology? Then you better hire me as a professor someday. All right. Preferably after I become the president. It'd be a nice retirement job to be a professor. Okay. Because I ain't gonna do a shit. I will come to class smelling all this alcohol. I will have like whiskey and vodka in my professorial office, and I'll be drinking and come to class like smelling alcohol and shit. That'd be funny. You wanna see that? Yeah, then make me a professor, okay? Otherwise, don't even bother. Whatever. I'll be fine. Okay. Somebody gives something to you, and voluntary basis, agreement. You agree that A and B, you and that person agree that you that person gives something to you, and then you give something back. It's like loan, lending. You pay back with something good. This person bank lend you money and you pay back with interest. Okay, so it's a normal, average, the most common trade, legitimate, legal trade. Okay. Now, it's very friendly, agreement based. Now, you punch somebody, so you deprive somebody's happiness. You make fun of somebody, you bully somebody, and then that person take revenge on you. All either direction, both occurrences. So we are talking about interpersonal copium transfer, interpersonal temporal dualism. Okay. Okay, so you forcefully take somebody else's happiness. This is a third person, you and somebody else, and then that person takes some positive copium away from you in return. It's an attack then revenge. Okay. Again, this is all positive copium. this direction. Okay, you are taking somebody else's happiness to you, which is equivalent to uh, so this is equivalent to, why? Because you have opposite direction of arrow, which is, we are dealing with one dimensional vector here. Okay, opposite direction meaning is negative. You're multiplying by one, minus one. Okay, and on the upside, you also have this opposite sign. So you're multiplying upstairs by negative one and multiplying downstairs by negative one. So multiplying one two times, minus one times minus one equals plus one, right? So that's why they are equal. Okay. So in humanology, copiumology, giving a negative copium to somebody else is equal to taking positive copium from that person to yourself. Okay, like you punching somebody or dissing somebody, like insulting somebody. Okay, it's equivalent to you're taking in positive copium, the happiness away from him to you. It's same as you pouring out your stress, your frustration, anger, you're pouring out to him. It's equivalent thing. Okay, so okay, you can always rewind this video footage and go back to it. Okay, so now how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think there are some more than 7. Actually, let's think about this. Yeah, this is something new. It's combinatorics. It's a humanological combinatorics or combinatorial humanology. Okay. We are categorizing all the events according to combinatorial ordering or categorization. It's enumeration. Okay. Yeah, this was very trivial. Okay. Yeah. Like nothing happens between two people. Okay. All right. What if you borrow some money from somebody, okay, and then the lender takes something away from you in return. This is the case of what? Voluntary. You both agree. You and third person, your bank, agreed that the single line. Okay, sorry. My goodness, can I mess this up like that? Single line. Okay, lender, your bank, lended you money. You borrowed money. They both, you and that bank agreed that you're gonna borrow some money to buy a house, to buy a car, home mortgage, car loan. Okay, and then bank. So it was voluntary, copium transfer from third person to you. But later on, it's involuntary transfer from you to the bank. What is it? It's not a difficult thing. What is it? Foreclosure, right? Foreclosure. Yeah, you don't want to pay back the bank, but bank is forcing you to. Bank have this foreclosure note and attachment and whatnot. Maybe bank may sue you in court, whatnot. So, yeah, you bank get the judgment and the trial order by the judge, and yeah, it's taking away your house or because you didn't pay the mortgage, monthly mortgage. You are in default. Okay. So we are going through all these different aspects of life. We are categorizing them into a fixed number by the combinatorial enumeration. Okay, that's the power of humanology. Okay, one of many powers of humanology. Some very powerful tool. Okay, so congratulations for learning all this. I mean, it's not me. Okay, we are doing it together. Okay. You don't exist yet because nobody's watching this, but at the same time, I'm not doing this alone. Okay, so it's like a time machine. Okay, I'm traveling to the future. It's my imagination that you exist and we are working together. Okay, or you come to me from the future. Okay, and then you are working with me. It's like all this spiritual level, like religious. Okay, it's like cinematography, kind of a Back to the Future movie. I'm a huge fan of uh, Robert Zemeckis and the other guy. Yeah, they made a fantastic movie. You know, Back to the Future. Great movie. Anyway, yeah, maybe there's more than eight. Okay, all different walks of life. All right, so what did we not cover yet? Oh my, we are running out of space. My goodness. Uh, yeah, we are about to take a break in 5 minutes. Okay, so bear with me. My brain is kind of slowing down because it's been a long day. I haven't had the dinner yet. I just got back from work at like 6:30, and now it's 8:30. I haven't had the dinner yet, and because alcohol and food they kind of like counter interact. If I drink alcohol, I don't get to eat. I don't need to eat. I don't want to eat. So that's alcohol diet for you. Okay. If you drink alcohol, yeah, you don't want to eat. Okay. If you eat food, then you don't want to drink alcohol. Okay. So they're kind of opposite. Okay. Anti. So yeah, maybe that's how I can stay in shape. Okay. Yeah, but just drink alcohol responsibly, drink at home, and don't drink and drive, then you'll be fine. If you need to drive, take the buy some breathalyzer. My breathalyzer is like several $100s because it's high quality. I bought it from Amazon and I have it in my car. So yeah, but by now I've been using that breathalyzer for a decade, 10 years. So without using it, I kind of know by the buzz level what kind of alcohol level I am. Typically like 0.02 or 0.02 or zero. I can tell what kind of alcohol level I am, okay? So I've used it for a decade. Anyway, let's finish. Let's at least do one more, okay? We may need to take a break before finishing it, but this is not an easy problem, man. We need a bigger whiteboard or a bigger camera with wide view, wide screen. I feel strapped. Ah, man, I should become college professor so that we have this huge green blackboard and I can just use old-fashioned chalk. Maybe not because I don't want to get this darts and dusts. Yeah, I prefer. Doesn't have to be whiteboard. I just want a pen so that there are no dusts. Okay. Uh, How about this? Minus plus. Oh, we don't have to swap the minus plus, right? Because that's kind of trivial. It's just the other side, u or t, third person. Okay, so yeah, that kind of ordering doesn't matter. Okay, so we have plus plus, plus 0, plus plus, there are, yeah, you can say this plus plus, and then you steal from somebody, and you steal from somebody again, but they can be grouped into one. Okay, so we don't need that kind of element the kind of item in this enumerated list. Okay, so we're not going to do that because we want Occam's razor approach. Okay, as simple as possible, as few as possible. We want to be frugal and conservative on this. Okay, so that's the philosophy of combinatorics. Okay, as few as possible, as simple as possible. Okay, that's combinatorics philosophy, combinatorial philosophy. Okay, so plus plus, plus 0. Okay, and plus minus, plus minus. Okay, so there are like 2 of them each, maybe, but we have 3 here. Okay, what are we missing? Okay, we got it. Plus minus, minus plus, and we have yeah. Do you see it? There we go. We got it. Wow. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Okay, so there happen to be 9 variations of this interpersonal copium transfer. Okay, in a dualistic way. It's a di-dualism. Okay, because we have 2 here, this pair, right, and another pair in one group. So there are 4 elements in each group. So it's di-dualan. Okay, double dual. Okay, that we call it di-dualan. Okay, so it turns out that I think this is an exhaustive list of this di-dualan temporal copium transfer event. Okay, all right, we got it. So what's the example of this? So you take something from somebody by force. Let's say you steal from somebody. So that's involuntary. This person, third person, did not agree that you take that property from you. That's the first step. The second step is, but later on, you and that third person agree that you pay them back. You pay him back. Okay? Does this happen in the real world? Yes. What is it? I give you like 10 seconds for this. It does happen, okay? 10 seconds, okay? It does happen. What is it? Okay, your time's up. Settlement. You wronged this person. You stole something from him. So this person sue you in court and civil court as conversion, the tort of conversion. Okay, you stole some. Yeah, it's a crime. So prosecutor. So there's, I went to law school and I'm a lawyer on paper, so I know all the laws. Okay, so there's criminal law and tort law. Okay, criminal law and civil law. Okay, criminal law is about prosecutor, the state prosecutor or federal prosecutor, also government agent, government employee who charge you when you violate a state or federal statute, okay, which was made by state or federal legislature, like state legislature or federal legislature, which is Congress, okay. So yeah, in legislature you have this state representative and state senator. In the Congress you have federal congressman, congresswoman, or federal senator. Okay, so yeah, they make laws, written laws. It's in the on the stone and statutes. Okay, so you violate that and then you are criminal or misdemeanor. Or in crime there are felony and misdemeanor. Okay, so crime is more serious, like felony serious, and petty crimes misdemeanor. Okay, so you violate statute, you are either go to jail or you pay a fine. Okay, $100 or not, you get a ticket, you pay a fine, or you go to jail. Or okay, but that's the criminal law. But in the civil law, you have tort law and you have contract law and you have family law and you have wills and trust, and all this civil, like something not as serious as crimes. Okay, so yeah, you do something wrong. You and third party, you made a contract and you violated the contract. So you basically took money, you took money from your bank. Okay, whatever, and but you never paid back, something like that, something, or you punch somebody, it's a battery. Okay, or you threaten somebody with a knife or a gun, right? So yeah, it's wrongful, some wrongfulness, or maybe some negligence, like mistake, carelessness. Okay, so something intentional wrongdoing is called tort, like you punch somebody, or okay, by mistake, like product liability. If you make a mistake, that's called negligence. Okay, but somewhere in between there's what's called recklessness. Okay, so there's intentional wrongdoing and there's a mistake. Somewhere in between is recklessness. Okay, you're reckless. So carelessness, recklessness, and that's intentional wrongdoing. Okay, so that's the law of torts. Okay, so you did something wrong. Okay, and against the wishes and wills of the third party. Okay, and then that's copium deprivation. You're taking away somebody's happiness to yourself, or you're happy at the expense of somebody, and the third person did not agree with that copium transaction. Okay, so then later on you two agree that you give something back to this third person that you wronged. Okay, you harmed somebody. Later on you wronged somebody, but later on you two agree that you pay something back, you make it up. That's a settlement, because probably this person sued you in civil court. So you have a lawyer and this person has a lawyer, and they get together and they agree that you have to pay back $1,000 settlement. Okay, so let's summarize all this and then we'll take a break. Okay, so this is again, this is the power of humanology. All walks of life. Okay, all walks of life. Okay, using the power of mathematics and combinatorics and physics, chemistry, whatnot, we are uniting everybody together. Theory of everything, okay? So, this is about settlement, right? And this, you and he agree, and then he takes something away from you. And this is like foreclosure. This settlement, foreclosure. And this is war, right? War. You punch him and he punches you. It's war. This is regular trade. Okay? He give you money and you give him back the interest plus principal. Okay? This is something trivial. It's like nothing. Okay? No interaction. It's like zero in this arithmetic, this calculus of temporal diduolum, okay? Spatio-temporal diduolum, okay? Whatever. Copium transfer, okay? So this one is so you punch somebody and this other one person turn the other cheek, so that's like Jijasian, okay? We call it J. And here you punch somebody but that person forgave you, okay? So it's about, let's say, generosity, okay? Forgive and forget. Here okay, this person gave you something and you don't thank him, you don't punish him, so this unappreciativeness, you're not appreciative, unappreciativeness, okay? So here somebody gave you something, but you're returning something by returning that person with evil. Somebody gave something to you and you steal from him, okay? That's extreme evil, okay? We call it the extreme evil, okay? Yeah, or you can say it's betrayal, okay? Extreme evilness, well, that's an adjective. We want something like noun. We call it betrayal, okay? How dare you betray me after everything I have done to you, okay? Anyway, we'll take a break, okay? And then we'll talk about Copium channel. We're gonna erase all this, so if you wanna write down something, feel free. Okay, we'll take a break. Okay, we're back. Um, we are dealing with some powerful force in the universe now. Okay, so I appreciate that. All right, I'm not asking. I'm ordering you. Appreciate it, please. Okay, so this is very historic moment, whether you realize or not. Okay, this is something very significant because we are categorizing all these different diverse human phenomena into a fixed set of categories. Okay, this is something that many philosophers wanted to achieve, but they couldn't because it was not the time. Okay, I'm borrowing some biblical knowledge here. Schopenhauer said talked about that too, but he also borrowed it from none other than Jesus. Okay, Jesus said, "Oh yeah, my prophecy, not my professorship, my prophecy, my teaching." Jesus said this is something that all the prophets they wanted to teach you with this, but they couldn't. They tried to find it, but they couldn't. Or like in the language of the movie Matrix, yeah, where other people failed, you shall succeed. Okay, so that's what Jesus said. It's 2,000 years ago. Okay, Jesus said, yeah, all those past prophets before me, yeah, they tried to find it, but they couldn't. And voila, here it is. Okay, so I am kind of playing the role of Jesus or John the Baptist. Okay, or David the shepherd who slayed Goliath. Okay, or Abraham who have many descendants. Okay, see, yeah, I'm playing that role right now. Okay, or Solomon, the king of wisdom. Okay, that's the role I'm playing right now. But of course, the only difference is that nobody knows about this. That's the beauty. Okay, and I don't care because when I made a movie, I made that movie all by myself. I wrote the screenplay, script, and I did all those location scouting by myself, just driving my 1996 Chevy Corsica in California. I was working as a full-time computer programmer, and then on the weekends I would go location scouting, traveling to find a good location for my movie, and I found that in the Mojave Desert, beautiful Mojave Desert, very beautiful. Okay, so and also very dry and very hot. It's a desert. Okay, it's not a rainforest. After I found that place, I would go there on weekends and make a movie by myself. And so I was the actor, director, and writer. Not only that, I wrote the music by myself in computer. Yeah, I had this electronic keyboard, right? So that helped a lot. And also I had this voice recording, portable voice recorder, and I think of some melody and I would hum like na 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 na, whatever, right? I record that and then I transcribe that into digital score shit, okay, with the uh, software, musical software, okay, composition software, and yeah, I played it in a synthesizer, digital synthesizer. So everything was done in computer, okay, because I don't play any instruments. I can sing a little bit, but yeah, I don't play. I wanted to learn, and I tried to learn piano, guitar, even violin, and it's not. I couldn't do it. Okay, not my thing. I don't have any talent for musical instruments. Okay, but I can sing, so that means I can compose music. I can write music, melodies. Okay, or the drum beats. Okay, so yeah, I made it all by myself. Okay, also there's some animation in my movie too. I did it myself. Everything was done by one man. one person, me. Okay, and after I made this epochal historic achievement of making a feature length movie, like 70 minutes movie, feature length movie. It's not a short film, it's a long movie, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Feature length movie, all by made by one person, me. It has never been done before. It's a historic moment in the history of cinema. Okay, nobody appreciated it, but still I was happy that I made it. Okay, that's what I wanted to do something, achieve something different, try something that has never been tried before, and I did it. To me, that's enough. Okay, yeah, nobody appreciated it, and I submit to 50, half a one half of 100. Okay, 50, not 15, 50, 50 film festivals, big and small and medium. Okay, only five of them accepted my movie. Okay, so I was grateful, but at the same time I was angry that I wasn't, because that was just not good enough for me. Okay, I thought and I still think my movie deserved more recognition, and but it didn't get it. Okay, so I was sad and I was angry at that time. Okay, yeah, I was happy I made it, but nobody recognized it. I mean, there wasn't enough recognition, so I was sad and angry. But that's something that happened like 15 years ago. Okay, so I'm over it. Okay, so this so I'm 40 years old, so I have matured, so I don't get angry anymore. But because Jesus said, "Do not ever get angry at all." So yeah, I follow that. Okay, so over it took 4 decades to for me to achieve that kind of character, because you don't get to mature as you age, unless you consciously and conscientiously strive and struggle to improve your personality will just stay same or it will degenerate. Okay, so you have to always try to be a better person by learning from other people, by reading books or talking to other people, seeking their advice, taking their criticism. That's the only way you can become a better person. Okay, so you don't have to go to a monastery or this nunnery, whatever, or become a Buddhist. No, no, no. It's all about you disciplining yourself and try to become a better person. Okay, and this whole 4, 5 scores of humanology series is all about making you a better person. Okay, that's the goal of humanology, to save people, save you, get rid of crimes, get rid of all the immorality, to make you a better and more disciplined and strong and more beautiful, healthier person. That's what humanology is about. It's about salvation of humanity. Okay? And also that's why I'm running for president in 2020. Okay? Alright. So yeah, nobody's appreciating this, but I'm very grateful to God that we achieved this. It's already here. Okay? It's done. Alright? We categorize millions and gazillions of human phenomena into 8. Okay, 8 categories. Immanuel Kant tried this, this categorization, category theory, but he didn't quite make it, okay? I did. Today. You and me, we did it together, okay? So, congratulations. And it's time to celebrate. And Copium channel, yeah, we'll talk about this, okay? Because I keep my words, I keep my promise. Okay, so Can always rewind back and write it down and whatever, okay? If you miss it. So copium channel, I can remember what that is. Wow, it took this whole whiteboard. But we did achieve something very, very significant today. Okay. So, it's this, okay? Copium channel. Yeah, I'm gonna write in red. It's been a while since we used red. Copium channel is this, okay? We talked about copium. The last time we talked about copium channel, like a while ago or months ago, was intrapersonal, like personal copium channel, where you are by yourself. You're hiking up the mountain, and so there's this positive resistance, okay? Or you're going downhill, negative resistance, like slide down, okay? You get to have fun. It's easy, okay? Like a swimming pool, you have to slide, right? You feel exhilaration and stuff. Or you're speeding up in a car, okay? You feel excitement. Uphill is like you going up the hill and up the mountain. It's painful, okay? Or you're slowing down your car, okay? Uphill. But at the same time, you're accumulating potential energy. You get higher and higher. When you are on top of the hill, you can look down. The scenery is beautiful, okay? If you go down the hill, the scenery becomes very lame. You become like just other people living there, the ground level. Or you can go deep down under and you look around and all you see is the darkness, this earth, and under the ground, and perhaps you are 6 feet under, you are dead, or you are in hell, okay? The core of the earth, like hot, and there's magma, and you go up, it's difficult, it's hard, it's painful, but you go to heaven, or you move up, you get promoted. Here, you get demoted. Corruption, temptation of this gravitational force. Like entropy is the second law of thermodynamics. The law of entropy is something extremely powerful, okay? It even is so big that it even contains gravitation, the law of gravitation. So the second law of thermodynamics is about all about probability. You spread the billiard board and there are more probability to be random than to be ordered. So it's easier to be chaos, easy wrong, than hard right, orderliness, cosmos. Okay? So look at your house. Over time, if you don't do anything, it will be chaotic. There are dirts everywhere, there are shits and piss everywhere. You paint the wall with shit, you pee everywhere on the floor. Chaos, because things are out of place. Your laundry everywhere on the floor is on the kitchen cabinet. Food is everywhere. Okay? Food is not something dirty. It's something you eat. Okay? But if that piece of food, like rice or milk, is on your clothing or your face, anywhere else except in your mouth, it looks ugly, unseemly, out of place. Why? Because it's disordered. Food is supposed to go into your mouth, not on your clothing or face, your hair. It's not dirty, it's not toxic, it's not poisonous. It's something you eat, but it's now out of place. Here, 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 here. So it looks unseemly and ugly, okay? Because it's chaotic. See? Food, one place to be, your mouth. But here, here. So many wrong ways to do the wrong things. So many ways to do the wrong thing. So many ways to be out of place. Okay, that's the more chance of probability. 99% wrong place to be, 1% to be right. Food in your mouth and nowhere else. Everywhere else is wrong place to be for the food. Okay? House, your shit go to the toilet, your trash go to the trash can, clothing, closet, laundry, laundry basket, and tools in your tool room. Yeah, everything has to be in the right place. Only one way to do it. Okay, there's so many different ways to go wrong. Like your tool, your hammer can go be in your toilet, and it can clog your toilet, your bowel, and then it can go to your refrigerator or your kitchen sink or your floor, and it can hurt your toe. Yeah, 10,000 different ways for a hammer to be in the wrong place. There's only one rightful place for a hammer, your toolbox. Okay, so that's the law of entropy. Okay, it's all about all about probability. Okay, so Jesus walked on the water. Okay, so it is possible scientifically. Okay, how? It's this. Okay, so Jesus walks on the water, right? He steps his first foot, his right foot on the water, and then all these water molecules happen to concentrate under his feet, or water molecules in this lake, Galilee Lake, happen to concentrate, focus under his feet. Probably that's what happened when Jesus walked on the water in each footstep. But it is possible, but that's very rare. There's one in gazillion times chance. Very rare chance. It's possible, but it's a very rare chance. Okay? That's why it never happens unless there is a miracle. Okay? So law of gravity, yeah, it's all the same, okay? It's a part of the second law of thermodynamics. Okay? And also it's part of the first law of thermodynamics as well, the preservation of energy mass conservation. Okay, so how do we get into all that shit, man? Whatever. So yeah, we talked about this copium. The copium channel is intrapersonal, personal copium channel. You're only talking about yourself, nobody else. Okay, either you're disciplined or undisciplined. Okay. Hard right or easy wrong. Hard right, you get on top of the hill, you get promoted, you become doctors, lawyer, whatnot, politicians. Yeah, then you become high and mighty, and then you look down at other people and you rule. Okay, or if you idle, you're lazy, you just let it go down and down. You become a criminal, drug addict, whatever, loser. Okay, and everybody is looking down at you, looking down upon you. Okay. Okay, so hard right, easy wrong. Okay, this minor plastic pass, pluminostic pass. Okay, so you end up a winner, you end up a loser. Okay, so that's personal copium channel. Okay, positive resistance, negative resistance, temptation, and this narrow road, like Jesus said. Okay, narrow, tough life. Again, yeah, Jesus, yeah, he's something. Okay, I'm not gonna, I cannot deny it, right? Because what he taught in New Testament is something extremely essential and fundamental, and that's what humanology is founded upon. Okay, it's just the way it is, whether I love Jesus or not, because I don't always like him. Okay, so, but I'm being rational about it. To me, Jesus making use of Jesusian theories is not religion. It's more like science. It's based upon rationality. I told you emotionally, I'm jealous. I don't like him very much. He didn't suffer as much as you and I did, but he's still the king. Okay, fuck him, man. Emotionally, I don't like him. Okay, but rationally, I admire him. Okay, it's because his teaching is something real. It's something good. Okay, so anyway, so copium channel. Like, we talked about personal, intrapersonal copium channel. Okay, so copium action channel. You diet, you exercise uphill. Okay, downhill you just let it go. You indulge in sugar and fat, and then you don't exercise. You become obese. Okay, you get sick. So down, okay, you're at ground level, and down here there's hospital, there's prison under the ground. People who suffer, it's like hell. Up here you have success. Okay, you have celebrity, you become successful, wealthy, rich, powerful. Okay, so humanology does not regard this as something bad. Jesus was rich. Jesus was powerful. Jesus was famous. Okay, so was David, King David, and King Solomon. Yeah, Abraham and Jacob. Yeah, they were not. They're more like underdogs, or more like ground level. Okay, middle class. Okay, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Yeah, they're middle class. But Jesus, David, Solomon, Job, they're all up here. Okay, Saint Paul, Paul, or yeah, he was quite up there. Yeah, he went to prison, okay, but still he was famous, and posthumously he's still being admired after 2000 years, okay. Yeah, so famous, whatever. But here you have prison, hospital, sick people, people in jail, and people who are unemployed, and people who are homeless, jobless. I've been there, okay? I've been homeless, jobless. Have I been to prison? No. But kind of prison of being single man. Okay, so whatever. Whatever. Okay, this is a personal copium channel, okay? Hard life, easy life. Hard right, easy wrong. Now, interpersonal copium channel is this. We kind of talked about this in this episode previously, okay? So there is this copium channel, interpersonal copium channel, okay? Copium donation, okay? This is uphill. It's very hard to give something to somebody, okay? But copium deprivation. This is copium donation, okay? Copium deprivation. Copium theft. There's something very easy. Something very tempting. It's something downhill. So it has negative resistance. Copium donation, positive resistance. Okay? Here, you are the actor. You are being aggressive and active. The third person is a victim, passive. Here, copium donation, the third person is the active, aggressive one. Okay, you passive, because this third person is giving something to you. The aggressive, affirmative, active way. Okay, here, copium deprivation, you are the one who's stealing actively, aggressively, and affirmatively. Victim, passive. Okay, so that's copium channel. Okay, that's it. That's all I need to say today. It's been already long time. Okay, good night. Okay, bye.